I'm your host, Mariana Silva, and today we have Hillary Hartman, who will introduce you to Quizizz, and she will demonstrate how she uses it in her class to foster engagement and collaborative learning. Thank you.
Hi, Mariana. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name's Hillary Hartman. I teach ESL level 3. And like Mariana mentioned, I'll show you how I use Quizizz in my class. So with Quizizz, you can create a free account. There's also the option for a paid account, which they call Super, but I've found that there's more than enough in the free account, at least for me. So once you sign into your free account with your email and your password, it will take you to this home page. It looks like this. And on the left side, you'll notice that you can explore, which means search for pre-created quizzes. You also have your library where you can save quizzes that you've used before or ones that you've created. I usually look and search for different pre-created quizzes because why reinvent the wheel? So let's say, for example, I wanted to look for irregular verbs. I would find an irregular verbs. Let's say, for example, this one is free. So if you see the orange sign that says super, that means that there are parts of it that you have to pay for. It's more premium content. But let's just do this one for example. So how I would use this is you could either start a live quiz. So if you click on it, you have the option to do classic where the students kind of move at their own pace, or also instructor paced where you control the speed of it. So let's say I select classic. You can also do team, which I haven't tried out so much, or test, which I think you also have to be signed in for this one. It's more of an assessment-based one, but I typically would use classic. From there, I would move on to continue. And then students can use this on their phone, or they can join via a QR code. If you want to share it, you can click the link and you can post it into Canvas. But if you wanted to embed it into Canvas, you have to have a paid account. So a lot of times I just copy and paste it. Once all students joined, then you can click start. If you want to, you can also customize the theme. I typically do the default theme, but there's kind of some more fun ones like Halloween and such. Now, I also use it in a different way in my Zoom class because since some students joined Zoom from their phones, having them also join using the live quiz can be a little tricky while also being on Zoom. So there's another way you can do this by clicking preview. And I usually turn off the power-ups and the memes just for my level 3 class, but you can keep them if you want. They're kind of fun sometimes. I haven't used them that much. And then a lot of times the first time we go through with no timer, just so that we can stop and answer any questions. And then the second time around, we'll go through with the timer so that it's more of a competition or based, or I don't know, however you would say it. And then I would click start.
Action.
And then you have the option to keep the music on. I like to keep the music on. I think it's fun. And then the students would just select. So I have them shout out their answers. I'd say, okay, what's the past tense form of the verb get? Number 1, gotten. Number 2, got. Or number 3, get. And so let's say they say got. They would select it and show that they're moving up in the ranks, but this is preview, so you can't see their individual score. So then let's say, oops, we'll go back. So that's how I use it in my class, either with the preview or with a live quiz is fun too. That would be really fun with in person, kind of similar to Kahoot almost. So if I wanted to create a quiz, so for example, I used this to create my syllabus quiz for the beginning of class starting next week, so that we'll play it together to kind of test and reinforce all of this after we go over our syllabus. So how I would do that is just click the purple button that says create. You can use this to make a lesson or also a quiz. I haven't tried the lesson so much. I know you can import slides into it, but I usually do the quiz. You would have to enter the quiz name, for example, syllabus quiz. Oh, sorry, choose a subject. And then you can select what kind you want. So some of these are still super, that's that little orange lightning bolt. But if I click multiple choice, which is what I typically do, I could type my question here. So I could say, for example, what time does this class meet for my syllabus quiz? I could say 8:30 a.m., 9 o'clock a.m., or say 9:30 a.m. and I only want 3, so I could delete that. It then will prompt you to select the correct answer. So I'd say 8:30, and then you can also add an image if you want, or also GIFs too, kind of fun. So I could do, I don't know, for example, maybe an image of a clock for the time. And click insert and save. And so here it will tell you which one you selected as the correct answer, which ones are not correct. And then you could just continue on and add new questions. You can also add an image for the quiz, a name to the quiz. One thing I did notice is that when you create a quiz, there's no way to make it private unless you have the super or premium account. So it is public, a public quiz, if you have just the free basic account like I have.
Thank you so much, Hillary, for sharing this tech tip with us. Quizizz seems like very easy to use and very engaging for our students, just like Kahoot is. We also appreciate you sharing how you created your syllabus quiz, just making sure that students know what to do and have the necessary information to be successful. I appreciate it.